So at the start of the round, again, remember how I originally described this place as being pure black in all directions. All of a sudden, you feel a shift at the very top of the round. You feel a shift in the movement of the Theomachy device, and instead of being blackness on all horizons, you see what you believe to be astral plane shifting into the plane of. However, you're still moving through it. And right now, you're thematically think of yourselves as being at the top of that tower in like your prime map, like the top of that center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like there's still a lot of blackness around you, but think of it as the blackness starting to come down. Like there's, as you're going into this new. But then, other than that, the combat's going to start, or the combat round's going to start with Bogey whenever he's ready.
All right. Why can't I move? I'm just gonna move up a little closer so I can auto deck. The Dargan. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Jesus.
Oh. Screenshot that.
Let's see if these
Do it again.
Double or nothing.
Maybe I should stop using the Blessed by Tentacles rollers and use the
cross roller.
The cross roller instead.
Alright, so currently for buffs we got +4 to hit from the Bard.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get a calculator.
Fire the TI-89.
Would a 32 hit?
No.
Alright, then that one's not gonna crit. Let's see. Uh, 28's not gonna do it. These next two aren't gonna do it. And then where's the last one? And 32 is not gonna do it. So none of these are actually gonna crit, which is kind of sad. But alright. They're still all gonna hit though. So everything above a 34 hits, right?
Yeah.
God.
I mean, if you're making touch attacks, his AC is only 6. So.
Interesting.
Hey, P. What you doing, buddy?
33 doesn't hit, right?
Where you going? Hey, P. What you doing, buddy? Don't you want
Oh,
this?
wow.
Where
Jesus.
you going?
Only 5 hits. Alright.
What you doing, buddy? Don't you want
Let's
And
roll.
he's immune to fire damage. He's a mind flayer, but it's based off of being a red dragon.
Okay, so like 3 of these won't do damage. Or well, the fire part of the crossbows won't do damage.
Right.
That's fine. I didn't click fast enough.
Your name is Click-Clack. You can't click-clack. You can't click fast enough.
Apparently not.
I'd like to retcon my evil dragon into a white dragon, so I'm immune to all that.
But wait, there's so much more.
Yep.
Now I have to add favorite enemy modifiers and all this magic weapon bullshit.
Also, +2 on all of your hits from Good Hope.
What the hell is that?
Good Hope was a spell I cast on the entire party earlier on. All your
Oh.
weapon damage
Then-
rolls get +2.
God bless you. Because I'm getting 60 off of favorite enemy already, so... yeah. So that's-
It was because Good Hope didn't actually hit everyone. So Bard buffs hit everyone. This has like a list of people it actually hit.
uh, 215 damage.
Whoa!
Damn.
Oh my god.
He is almost dead.
Interesting.
Spooky.
By almost, I mean, considering the HP he started at, he's almost. And then from so matched, you missed this, but I changed the background
Yeah.
because basically the blackness in all directions forever was being lowered, and you felt the Theomachy device like on top of gear, traveling through the astral plane and reappearing in limbo. It's still moving. Kind of like a difference between like warp speed and light speed kind of thing. Like
Okay.
you're now, yeah. So you're now moving towards a location in limbo.
Gotcha.
Thus the background change.
Sweet.
All right. After Bogey is Coatsy.
Oh crap. It's me again.
It's me, Coatsy.
Fuck. The auto attacks. Alright. So +4 to hit from the bard, +2 to hit from some spell, right?
It's +4 to hit and +2 damage from the spell.
Oh Christ!
+2 damage per hit.
So it's +8 to hit. Ah, I could have hit more. That's what I get for not paying attention, I guess. Alright, 41 hits.
Oh my god. I almost just choked it up.
36 hits.
Don't
This
do that.
one is gonna miss.
Sounds non-optimal. Choking to death.
31
favorable.
misses, right?
Say what?
31 misses.
Yes. Is that a thing? Like choking so much your elbow hurts? That doesn't make sense.
Alright, so 3 of these are gonna hit. So it's Jesus Christ. 2d10s and a d6, and then
This is against Franklin.
yeah.
He's got 7 HP left, so.
Well, he gonna die.
He's super dead.
Well, yeah, he's already dead then.
So, just because you're doing so much damage to an already almost dead creature, you're gonna find. I'm gonna automatically. God, sorry. I'm clearing my throat. You're gonna automatically find an item, like, on him. Like, just in the process of hacking through.
Hacking him to little bits.
Not to say that that's all that he has on him. However, you find a golden jeweled tentacle wrapped around a vial of blood.
Is that some sort of phylactery?
That's a pretty good guess, but
Oh, time to smash it.
Drink it. Drink
Drink
it.
it.
Destroy!
Drink
Destroy.
Drink. Drink.
Smash the trinket.
do you do it? Do you smash it?
I mean, I already used my action to attack.
I mean, I would give you a.
Alright, well, this is now a democracy. Vote for smash or vote for drink, I guess.
Drink.
Smash.
Drink. Drink.
Drink.
What alignment is Coatsy? He's been our friend for a long.
I
I
think
don't
he's
know.
supposed to be lawful neutral. Yeah, he's lawful neutral. Yeah, we're gonna let's smash this thing in the bob. Alright.
How do you do?
It gets crushed under his, I don't know. He's a frog. His frog
The
feet.
Alhune. The Alhune immediately feels as you pick it up, turns and looks over at you and begins to wail.
Wah.
Wah.
I'm not sure. Do you liches die the moment you kill their phylactery, or is it just cancel
No.
out their respawn?
It just cancels out the respawn.
Gotcha.
So we still have to bamboozle him. And
On
the
it.
shiny board.
All right. After Coetzee is Death.
So Franklin's dead.
Mhm.
Cool. Hmm.
And the writer that was on top of him, she'll have her turn here in a bit too.
Hmm. All right. Well, this is gonna happen. I'm going to fly forward to where the rider is. I think I have enough movement for that. I'm going to reach out and touch the rider and pull out a spell scroll of my own. Does the rider have spell resistance?
Nope.
Oh, that makes this easy.
The writer. What?
The rider,
Gilly.
Gilly.
Oh, okay. So, I was hearing writer like an author, writer.
I'm
My bad.
going to use Bestow Greater Curse on Gilly.
You know, this is again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the version of the spell that says that each turn Gilly has a 25% chance to act normally, otherwise Gilly will take no action.
Wait. If you do this, I'm casting Dominate on her, which will require a will save. If you want to use the missing save. On my turn, my Dominate will go off, and she'll have to make a will save.
Oh, that's right. You did cast that on her, huh?
Yeah, it goes off on my next.
Hmm.
So that's just an option.
And what do you... You're next in this?
Yep.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting. I'm gonna recant what I just did. Oh god!
You start reading the scroll and then skip this section. Never mind. The next section.
Never mind. Go back. Reset all of the thing. I don't move the magic carpet. We stay far away from the corpse of the red dragon and Gilly, and instead I pull a different scroll out of my pocket.
The scroll through back time.
Yeah, just going back. I cast Wish, and I resurrect Day.
Ooh.
Okay.
We cried for nothing.
Most of his like body parts were like attached to you of Franklin.
Wait, does he become the dragon now?
Actually, I'm not 100% sure you want to do that anymore. Like, I know we had a chat that I vaguely remember last night. Just because the dragon's dead, the only thing really offensive here is the Alhune.
Okay.
I mean,
so-
I will do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear Word of God telling me maybe don't use Scroll of Wish right now, and I retract my actions again. So we're going back,
Let's grab the first scroll.
and I move the carpet up into the middle. I shrug and say, "I cast haste,"
There we go.
That's perfect, actually.
and I haste everyone around this.
Nice.
Wait, does that include? It's just around you.
Yeah, it's if you're back far away, I don't think I can catch you. If you're up by the next to the Alhune, I can't catch you.
Okay.
Is it one of those things where it's like 30 feet? Is it an AoE
No.
or is it like 30 feet from another target?
No two creatures being hasted can be more than 30 feet apart.
Right.
Okay.
So that's basically this crew here.
I'm right by Alhoon. I'm right in the gargoyle.
Which one's the marker key again?
You just click.
It's a party of little dancing arrows.
Okay. You're all the people here are hasted.
What does
Alright.
haste do?
Okay. If you are hasted, you get a bonus attack.
Can't
Is
you
probably
move
the
faster
most
too?
relevant part.
Yeah, I believe
And you can
up to
move an
30
extra
feet.
30 feet.
Holy shit.
Pretty good.
It's double your movement speed up to 30 feet. So
Yeah. All right. That would be my turn.
Very
Alrighty.
beautiful.
I feel like I just turned into Doctor Strange for a moment, but here we are.
Either that or Hermione Granger with the time turner.
Franklin, I've come to bargain.
Yeah.
Who's next? Next is Garrus.
Alright, I gotta resolve my dominate. Gilly needs to make a will save.
Okay.
I believe you had sickness, right?
Sorry, I have what?
Weren't you sickened last time?
Oh, is that
Gilly
what that
was?
says? Okay, I see a word down here that starts with an S, so that's probably what that is.
Okay, yeah.
What does that do?
I believe isn't it -2 to saves down?
Sorry,
Oh,
what?
yes, you're sickened. It's a -2 to your saves.
Okay, got you. So,
Actually, it's like a -2 to basically everything.
okay, cool. So I rolled a 12, so that's like a 10.
DC's
And
27.
my will save is 21, so that's 31.
Okay, well that definitely doesn't work.
You still have actions, though.
Yep. You would have to like almost nat 1 for that to work.
It's it's a high level cleric.
Yeah. I'm Scions have a high will save. Mine's not that high. My astral construct will attack Alhoon. Oh. If I got this right, we only have +4 to hit across all the buffs.
Yeah, +4 to hit. Oh, hold on.
Do you want another card for further buffs?
I don't think we have more. Well, we have haste.
You had haste and good hope and
Oh.
stuff too. So I just
So Good Hope is on this card.
There, yeah.
Yeah, let me.
So the highest of those is going to be 31.
31 hit.
What about 29?
Just hit.
Okay, so only 2 hits.
And this creature actually is immune to cold. It's a
Right.
undead creature. So
Yeah, I'm not rolling the cold.
it's immune to electricity too, if that makes any difference.
Nope, not in this case. Takes 46 total damage.
Got it.
Alrighty, now what am I gonna do? Okay. I know. Let's do. I'm gonna cast Ectoplasmic Cocoon on Gilly.
That you already cast a spell on her.
No, that was a 1-round cast, so it goes off at the just before my turn.
Okay, got you.
You cast it,
Yeah.
last turn
Got you.
with an overcharge.
Let me see. Yeah, so Gilly needs to make a reflex save for this.
That is her low save. But I rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
So that's a 29.
I believe you passed me double check. Yep, you pass. Alrighty, well that's my turn.
Alright. Next on the list is Ozo, but he's not here. However, Skittles, would you mind controlling his model in dragon form, since you're the one that actually looked up his stats for his dragon form? I don't think he would mind.
Okay, let me pull everything up. Did he already breathe? No, he didn't. I don't think he did.
Yeah, all the stuff is on the model you wrote on him, so he's.
The Alhoon needs to make a reflex save. 19.
Breath attack.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 30.
Pass. You take half.
I have no resistances to fire either,
It's
so.
fire.
11 damage.
So 5. You take 5 damage. Fire.
Okay. And that was.
Oh, so now it's Flynn.
No,
Oh, wait,
now
no,
it's
no, no,
Gilly's
yeah.
turn. Yeah. So Gilly, after being bombarded with all these spells, but after seeing Franklin die, she's gonna kind of grab her head, and she seems conflicted. What has happened to me? What has happened to Franklin? What have I done? What have I been made to do? She's just gonna kind of fall to her knees and grab her head, and that's all she's gonna do for her turn. The sight of Franklin dying like this, literally being in the destruction of this illithid monstrosity that had her under its control. She's now just stricken with grief and confusion. And now it's Flynn's turn. Which I believe you're stunned, or did you break that last?
When we broke through the thing, didn't you say we were no longer stunned?
Oh, sure. If that's what I said, then yes. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm fine with
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading to let me quick. I'm gonna start flying, make about halfway. And let's should have.
Where are you? I don't. Oh, you're on the.
Yeah, I'm on the Chimera.
Yeah, on the Chimera. Chimera's move speed is 60 feet flying plus the 30 for haste.
Right. It was about 125 feet. So it'll be a little bit
do it.
closer.
I'm fine
Oh,
with it.
okay. Hell yeah. So let me go ahead and roll 4 damage then, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do my
No
dual
sneak attack bonus, obviously, though. You're
right.
yeah.
Let's do my oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Can't be crit, it's undead.
Oh,
Rip.
man. Oh well. So let's see. First one. Are we still counting the 20 as an automatic hit though, or
Mhm.
yeah? Okay. So there's 1, and then does a 38 hit?
Yes.
Does a 34 hit?
Yes.
I assume a 45 hit.
Shit. Yeah.
Um,
Fuck, this stuff would have hit
Jesus.
Franklin. All these hits would have been hitting Franklin if this is what you're. This guy's got high AC.
Also, did you
lower
roll your
damage.
extra attack from being hasted?
oh no, I didn't. Um, let's see. 8 plus. Oops. Does a 29 hit?
Just barely.
Okay. And so 26 will miss.
Yes.
Okay. And then 15. So then the 15 and the 5 will miss.
Yes.
Well, just because I don't have enough bonuses. So that is still going to be 3d8. 1, 3, and then 1, 3. Oh, whoops. 1, 3.
I mean, plus we could have just said the Chimera like doubled its move speed kind of thing to get you up
Yeah.
there too.
19, and then let me roll all of my bonuses. It's going to be.
It's
Oh
immune
my
to
God.
cold damage. It's immune to cold damage.
Oh, okay.
It's undead.
Gotcha. And then 2d4 radiant damage. That's still not bad. 15 plus 19 plus 22. That's going to be 57. And now I am going to roll to hide. And no, I am very much in his face. And that's my
Yes,
turn.
the Alcoon will psionically whisper you, I see you.
Damn.
Alright, after Flynn is Brosic.
So Brozig's definitely flying over to the Alhoon.
So if you're hasted and you double the movement for a charge kind of thing, then what's your hippogriffs?
Yeah, so the Hippogriff's travel is 100, which would be
Oh, wow.
10. But I'm allowed to double it for a flyby attack. So that'd be the 200. So I definitely am using pretty much all of it to get over.
Does that include the hasted speed buff?
Yeah, I would need the hasted speed buff to get over there.
You're only so Blondo's 135 feet away, so you're roughly that. So you just need with haste you can just because it's 1 to 5, right? Yeah, and you're 26. Yeah, you're just short of 135. Is that 130? With haste, you're fine. You can just move.
And then I can do a normal attack?
Yeah. Or you can do a charge. I mean, yeah. But you're fine on movement. You don't have to do anything special.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure the extra bonus from the flyby is going to be worth it with all of these other bonuses stacking up for every hit, sort of thing.
Right.
Oh,
Plus, if
shit.
you roll crit, well, you can't crit, actually, never mind. I was just going to say your axe has the crazy multiplier and a crit.
I forgot to add the extra +2 weapon damage on each of those. So it'd be another 10.
Got you.
So how do I calculate the haste attack? I know I would roll an extra dice. Is it basically just like my best attack all over again?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like an extra attack. Is that with the extra?
Yeah, that includes the extra. That's the one.
Yeah, you're like, thanks a lot, Dad. Thanks for nothing.
So my lowest is the 31.
Then they all hit. Well, except for the natural one.
Yeah, I already threw that one out. All right.
If that's cold damage, you don't get it, by the way, because he's immune to cold.
Yeah, each of my attacks is 3d6 plus
Okay,
7.
cool. Got you. Just making sure.
Yeah, and I skipped the cold and I added the radiant. So total is 54.
After Brozig is deranged. I'm gonna point you to hover over the Chimera and Flynn there. You just 29 AC. Well, not 29 AC, 29 to hit. Yes. And electricity. Low-ish. Alright,
This is the true
after deranged is Blondo. Yeah, because Franklin's dead. So it's Blondo.
Alright. I'm gonna
And just so you know, this is his first turn after Day just got racked in that fight. But so you see a lot of your for lack of a better word, your master's like body parts like scattered across this mess of dragon in front of you.
You feeling hungry?
Yeah, Blondo realizes there's nothing he can do. He doesn't have access to true res, so what he's gonna do instead he's gonna activate his multi-task. No, he's not. He's going to he's gonna activate his multitask to use hustle as an immediate act. Then he's going to expend 6, 7, 8, 9 power points to activate strength of my enemy. And with hustle, this gives him 2 movement speeds, and with haste, that gives him 2 extra movement. Should put him in range for the spear.
Oh, I like that. Like phalanx kind of thing.
And then I'm going to attack him 4 times. Yeah,
God, you
1
put
from
Blondo
extra.
stuff on the table. I got rid of it. You're good.
The last one's the haste one. Okay, wow.
Good.
All right. Does a...
Need a 29.
What's that?
You need a 29.
29, okay. So that'll be a miss, 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 and crit.
Can't be crit.
Well, it's not a crit, but it's you said
Yeah.
it's still a hit, right? Yeah, so so you take 2 points of strength damage. And is he psionic?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he psionic?
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if there were special rules for this. So, and with that, I'm going to drop my psychic. So he takes 2 points of strength damage, and he takes a total of... Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. So I was supposed to do 3d6, 1d8. So I'll just do the first one's supposed to be the weapon damage, so that'll be the d8. Alright, so the 6 replaces the 4. So that'll be 10, 15, 19. So that'll be a total of 19 there. 19 plus 6 will be 25. So he takes 25 piercing and 2 strength damage.
What's your...
That's it. 25 piercing and then 2 strength. His strength is subtracted. He gets 2 minus 2 strength. And that increases my strength by 2.
Got you. Oh, it increases yours? Like you drained his strength?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Strength of my enemy. Psychic warrior level 2. Which I get from the War Mind class. Alright.
With Blondo having gone, believe it's the Alhoon's turn.
Yes.
Yes. He is going to cast the spell Greater Invisibility because he's realizing he's near death and being overcome, and his phylactery was destroyed. Franklin is destroyed, so he's casting Greater Invisibility. Can anyone see him right now?
No. I don't have true sight right now.
He's not there. I'm just setting him aside. He's somewhere else.
What do you need to have to see him? I assume it's some sort of special ability.
He's invisible. He casts Greater
Multiple spells.
Invisibility. Yeah. So he moved, but since you can't see him, it did not provoke an attack. And that was his turn. Essentially, he's trying to escape the ultimate death that you're trying to apply to him again. So after 10 is Gila, and then the follower.
I'm assuming Gila's not blind, not in the technical sense. But, she, has good vision. Saw him go invisible.
I mean, if she was even paying attention, I would assume she'd be focusing towards what happened over here.
I
mean,
mean, she's a
whatever.
dragon. Life of mortals
Whatever.
is fleeting.
Okay.
She's gonna yell out to the party to come over to, and then she's gonna set in defensive. Well, actually, you know what? Okay, hold up. Actually, yeah, she's gonna come over here and tell them to get to the and hovering over. Who am I landing? Brozig. So I'm not landing on Brozig. I'm hovering
Want me to
over.
lock it?
Yeah, you can just do that. I'm just over the top of them. She is going to. This will be a flyby attack, and the attack she's going to use is a breath weapon. And so she's going to try to where he was last seen, kind of
Right.
deal.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So if he's in the area, you make it secretly or whatever.
Okay.
That's it needs to beat a DC 19 reflex. And I'm just going to go ahead and roll the damage in case he takes it or not.
I got a dirty. Wait, no. No, I got a 26. A 26.
Okay, that passes. So you'll take half of. So you'll take 10
Okay.
fire.
Then,
If
okay.
you're in the realm, or not realm, cone.
Okay.
I'm sure you're in the realm.
Far realm.
Alright. That was Gila. Now it's the follower.
Yeah, followers are going to yell out, "Come to us!" and they're going to make their way. Can I move this far worm?
For what?
This is because I can move 30 feet, so I can move to like right there.
Why do you need to move the far
Oh,
one?
I guess it doesn't go past them. That's fine.
Alright.
Roop is going to activate his a 3rd level cleric spell, Invisibility Purge. Gives a 30-foot radius around him.
Got you.
Where nothing can be invisible.
Awesome. Do you have this ballista with you, or did you guys leave it back there?
Wait, hold on. Wait, it's 5 feet per caster level, so it's not 30 feet. It's 40 feet. So yeah, they're leaving that behind.
Okay.
It's too much to do. So 40 feet is like, was that 8? Yeah. So and that's going to stay for 5 minutes. or
Does it
30
move
rounds of
with the
combat.
caster?
Yeah, it's kind of like an aura, but it's at the location of Roop, centered around Roop.
Got you. So then the combat restarts again. This is what, combat round 3 or 4?
This is 4.
Okay. Start at the 4th round, bogey at the top.
Um, so can we see this guy?
No, it's invisible.
Well, fuck. 1 second.
You can just hold your turn till you see him. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I was just looking to see if I have Dispel Magic or anything like that. And I don't.
I
can
do.
cast oh, that's. I was gonna say I can also just cast True Sight on my.
I'm just gonna hold my attack action until I can see this thing and then bop it with a million arrows. Alright.
Coatsy.
Let's see. Does he have some sort of true seeing
No.
bullshit?
No. Although, I mean, he's literally blind. He's wearing a blindfold.
He has a limited sense. I don't know what that
I think
does.
there's a magic item listed on the second page that has like a special ability. It's like he has blind sense out.
Says he has a limited sense, and
Yeah, because he's an Elithid Slayer prestige class. But there's a magic item that also gives him blind sense because he's literally blind. He's wearing a
blindfold allows vision into the ethereal with psionics. With psionic focus. Can he use that to see where the fuck this guy is?
How far away does it let him see?
30 feet.
Probably not then.
Well, I mean, they know he's somewhere around here, so can I like move closer?
Yeah, you like to.
It won't let me, move him. But like, we know he went this way, so I'm just gonna move 30 feet this way.
Aren't you hasted? Can't you move 60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, he's only got a 20 movement speed. Plus, they're on the
so
carpet
40.
together. They're on the carpet together, so like the carpet's moving. Carpet's got a 65 speed, so 60 this way. Or well, 60 in this direction until he senses his presence. Because I'm assuming that's how
You
that
sense
works. Alright, time to bop him.
Alright. I'm gonna move him.
So we've got. Oh Christ, I have haste. So does Coatsy. Is that +1 attack from haste to your
That's one
main
extra
hand,
attack.
offhand, or just
You're mean. It's your highest, I think.
Yeah.
spicy?
I don't know if it's duplicated for dual wielding or not, though. I'm not sure.
Let's see. So I got +2 or +4 to hit from the bard, and then what else have I got going?
Hmm.
Alright, just a +4. So
I think the way it's worded, you just get one extra attack, and it's with any weapon. So you could theoretically choose your weaker weapon, but why?
Why would I?
No Wakizashi attacks all katana.
This is 36 hit.
Yep.
This is a 31 hit.
Yep.
This is a 22 hit.
Nope.
This is a 30 hit.
Yep.
20 misses, right?
Yep.
23.
Nope. It's got 18 HP. Kill it.
Oh, it's gonna. It's dead because
All right.
I'm gonna have 4 hits on it. So 4
Right.
hits with all those
You land
modifiers.
you land on the carpet, and Coatsy gets off the flying carpet, and he kind of like blind senses his way forward. Says, "I send you hiding in the corner, foul aberration." And then he just pulls out both his wakizashi and katana, just slices into the blackness and cuts apart. And then everybody just sees this creature appear, and it dies.
Hell yeah.
Play the level of music.
All right. As you kill the Alcune for the final time, this time's kind of fitting since Coatsy technically also smashed the phylactery. You begin to hover over the gear. Prime begins to hover over the city of Bastion that you started the game in, for the few that weren't here for any of that. And as you, Raziel flies over the edge of the top of this place. Again, that's why I changed the background. It's not blackness in all direction. Imagine yourself at the top of that tower, that skyscraper tower at the top of the Theomachy Device. I'm going to change this back to black just because it's my... As she does, she lands right at the center. And then she turns over and looks at the monstrosity that Franklin had become. And she also sees Gilly. More importantly, she sees the remains of... And she casts True Res on the remains of Day. And as she does, all the particulates, all the chunks of Day around this area stuck to the tentacles of the Mind Flayer dragon, like immediately form back in front of us. And she just says, "Arise, Sir Day."
It's Doctor.
Yeah.
He didn't go to school for nothing.
She says, "You've brought the Theomachy device to Bastion. Why have you done this?" We're out of combat to you, by the way, now. You guys have... I mean, other than Gilly, who has essentially abstained from doing anything, you're all out of combat round.
Cool.
Yeah, we were just a
Yeah,
little bit
like you
bored,
love-
so we got a little bored. Decided to bring it over.
She says, "You've..." Where's... She says, I don't believe even the mind flayers or Franklin or the greater brains that he serves knew exactly what the Theomachy device would do or what chaos that would. But it was brought here for a reason. And as she says that, everybody here, like on this board, you hear a loud clock in your head, like it's your heartbeat. You know how sometimes you can hear your heartbeat in your ears, kind of thing. It's a you hear a large clock noise, but it's like ticking in your head.
I don't think anything is weird at this point. I've got my axolotl like giggling, and I'm fucked from being stuck in a clock. It's just like I'm having.
Shouldn't you be
You
experiencing
should,
like
yeah,
Captain
you should
Hook
have like,
levels of trauma?
yeah, you should have like PTSD or something from this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm like laughing maniacally, like practically rocking back and forth, just like
It's
having a
happening again,
flashback.
everyone.
Yeah.
Was this madness or something? Oh, cursed! You're cursed.
Well, no, we gave her
No, she's just straight up insane right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm
that
just
month.
insane.
Because she spent a month trapped inside a clock.
Right, right.
So you guys have about 30 seconds to search stuff if you want before I read the next description. And I say 30 seconds as literal clock towers begin to flip. Oh, man.
20.
I think I might look around to see if anybody else hears the clock.
Mine's going to be a 25. Or sorry, that's wrong. 28.
I don't have a lot of items left on this list, so
Dex has
I'm
got
gonna
a
give
32.
Dave the first choice since he rolled a natural 20. Do you want,
Mine
rather
was a
than rolling
28.
here, I'm just gonna give you a choice. Do you want the Falconer glove? Do you want the Radiation Star? Do you want the parasol, like an umbrella, which is also, well, that's a weird one. It's technically. Do you want a sled? Well, it's a stick, but it's a sledgehammer. Or do you want sandals, like golden sandals?
I'll take the sandals.
Good
Hell yeah.
fucking choice. Really was, honestly. You did like the Indiana Jones where you choose like the carpenter cut kind of choice there. Probably the best choice for you.
What
Right.
type of roll are we doing?
I'm just giving him a choice since he got. I'm low on the stuff here.
It was a
than
search roll.
Yeah. So you find this in the puddle of all the gore on Franklin. You find something called a Victory Soul. Who was the next highest? Someone said a 32 or something.
That was me, Dex.
All right. Roll. Geez, roll like a d6.
Is it a spot or a search check
Search.
we're doing?
Did you roll a d6?
Well, shit.
I got a 4.
-1 in that. So I got an 18.
A 4, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How's the bug with like a million eyes bad at searching for shit?
You get distracted easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, shiny.
Mine was also 28.
I think I had a 29.
Okay. This is like the dumbest magic item on here, but you did find this. Dex. You found a bottle of infinite
Infinite
So-
what?
Infinite what?
blood.
Blood?
Blood?
Blood for the blood god.
Skulls. Skull. Throne.
Alright. Who is the next highest? It was a 29. I heard a 29, right? Roll a
Yeah,
d6.
Brozig rolled 29.
Roll a d6. Probably the best item for you to get here too. You find the parasol of Zer.
Yes, I always wanted a parasol.
He's so
Alright.
fancy.
And you find this on the corpse of the Alhun too. Because why not? The blood you
mean-
found on Franklin. The bottle.
Cool.
And the other two that tied, I'll let you both roll a d.
Alrighty. I use the Doge so that that dice doubles or whatever.
No. It's just a randomization thing, not a.
I make the dogs appear at the item then.
Who had the 4?
That was me.
You find Dismonde's falconer glove. And you had a 6.
Yep.
Okay, this will be. I cannot say this. You find a jar, like a mason jar kind of thing. Maybe not. It doesn't say mason on it, obviously, but like a mason jar with like a sealed lid on top of it of a murky liquid, and aside of it appears to be a tapeworm, and inside of it the tapeworm like psionically communicates to you that if you like ingested it, it would create a symbiotic relationship with its new host.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Cool. It does a thing, and you're cursed. But I'll write a bunch of more cars here and write all this. The light thing isn't.
Hey, can I
Oh,
cast
that's not
Dominate on the
anymore.
tapeworm?
No.
No,
Feels a little late for that somehow.
I mean, I could still get it inside me, I'm sure.
Ooh. That's awesome.
What the hell is that worm?
Oh! That is a isn't that a Welsh town?
Oh, I know that.
Oh, that's the one for the news guy. Does the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Weather guy. That's it.
I wrote the
What
curse
now?
on. You immediately said you.
Oh no. It's time to become a big boy. Well, my will save is pretty good, but that's a lot.
Better not touch your food.
I forget how, like, if you gain constitution, what are the effects of that in practice?
I'm pretty. I rarely give constitution bonuses in this game, but you gain. It affects your AC or your hit points going back. Meaning, whatever your level is, you will gain hit points for all of your levels up to that point based on your new con.
Effectively plus 4 HP per level, if I understand.
Yes. Assuming you had an even constitution modifier or constitution before.
Right, yeah, I did.
Be careful though, because if you decide that you're not cursed anymore and you have lowish hit points, when your con modifier goes away, you'll revert back to your old HP.
Yeah, that's why I'm usually I usually don't give a lot of con stuff because it's a lot more work to go backwards when you up and down con modifiers. This thing's gonna be embedded into you, and you'll just
Be very hungry.
yeah. This thing wants to. You're eating for 2 now, buddy. You gotta
punch my gut around a little
speed
bit.
of 40. Do I understand this correctly? It's perma. You get the plus 10 no matter what, and then
yes.
in battle,
In battle, you get
if
plus
you
10,
kill.
10 speed and 2 radiant strength bonus per kill, but then it resets every combat. So
I'm assuming you have to be the kill.
Yes.
You have to be the killing blow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I mean, Blondo would never be the killing blow, but that extra perma 10 speed, he can run 40 now. So.
Oh, that was Blondo that did it? I thought it was...
No, they did it, but I gave him to Blondo.
Oh, got you.
Because my movement speed's irrelevant because of Gila.
Right.
Another question about
good if you take out a lot of trash, basically.
Another question about the con. Is that based on my current career level, or is that based on my class level? I forget how.
Your ECL, your effective.
Okay.
Well, anything that's given you a hit dice, it'll affect.
Okay.
I forget if your race gave you a hit dice or not.
I actually have no idea.
The parasol is
dragons,
more,
I don't think do.
Okay. So it's just, okay.
The parasol is just a magical lance. It's just like an umbrella that you're using as a lance, but then you can deploy it for RP bonuses, basically. In this glove, you have to summon the actual falcon out to actually have the effect. It's exactly the same as that crown.
Yeah.
You have to have the thing out and about to gain this. And it's magical in the same way that radiant bonuses don't stack and magical bonuses do not stack. So you have to be very tactical how all of that kind of stuff works.
Okay.
I mean, how Bogey might even kill you to not kill you, but trade you or something to get something like that, because I know it. But yeah.
All good.
So those are the items you find from this. And as you find them, after 30 seconds, the clock noises turn into a horrifying, cacophonous grandfather clock noise, and the ground beneath you begins to. And again, you're all kind of floating, a couple 100 feet off like up in the air above the volcano top of Bastion. That's why Raziel says, "We need to get out of here. The Theomachy device has been activated."
Well, fuck.
Dex says to the rest of the party, I know we ask ourselves this a lot, but Are we the baddies?
No, we're fine. Everything's okay.
And the base, the block base that you're on, it begins to like start to crumble apart in all directions. Raziel says, "Anyone that can't fly, I'll take you out of here. But we need to go now."
Let's go.
Get out of here.
We're going. I got my followers and Blonde all
Okay.
loaded up on Hela.
Jeez.
Is
Hila's
Hela
kinda, like,
also is
huffing
Hela
and
also
puffing.
carrying the ballista?
No.
Raziel, grab it. She'll bring it.
Oh, I was really hoping your followers could just play Battleship on Hela's back.
Boom.
Alright. I'm not gonna load another board here. I'm just gonna more visually describe what happens. So as you all fly off of the top of the skyscraper of the Theomachy Device.
Wait, do we
Because-
grab Gilly? Is Gilly
Yeah.
coming with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Good. Thank you for noting that. You're all kind of wary of her because obviously but she hasn't said anything since. She just kind of like staring at the ground in disbelief at everything. And Raziel will, if nobody else will take her, Raziel will be like, "Come, sweet summer child," kind of nonsense. Like, "Come with me. I'll take you back." And she brings Gilly down to you. As this happens, the giant tower of the Theomachy Device begins to collapse, and the whole entity of the Gear Prime with the Theomachy Device, the Gear Prime begins to turn vertical instead of being like parallel, like ground level. It begins to be perpendicular to like a ground level thing, and then you're all kind of just flying off in limbo right now as the gear begins to turn and churn, and all the gears around it begin to rotate rapidly, and then the middle gear just warps inwardly like it's being torn apart in that giant skyscraper, and all the energies that had powered it before from the inner planes pull inward towards the center, and instead all that's left now is a giant gaping portal hovering over Bastion.
This seems fine.
Everything's okay.
As you look behind yourselves too, you notice down back at Bastion, you see a ship. It looks very different from a lot of the other astral ships you've seen before. It has kind of like a steampunky feel to it, like a steamship. And Bob turns around. Bob specifically will turn around and be like, "Guys, I know the captain of that ship." And he says his name is Scoobert.
Dun dun dun.
And that's the end of the game.
We saved the day.
We did it.
Yay!
So,
Was
so
Percy's home just destroyed?
What? You don't live in the Theomachy Device? No.
Oh, you lived in Mechanus.
Ah, okay.
We were inside a device that was in Mechanus. The device is...
It's like a pocket
Sure.
dimension that
Yeah.
was crafted by people in Mechanus, which is why it was all gears.
question: what do half dragons like?
What? You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out there at the end.
What do half dragons like to?
You cut out again. Are you saying eat?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like whatever anybody else likes to eat.
They're probably omnivorous.
Can half dragons be cannibals?
I don't think you're limited to eating whatever like the food choices of a half dragon are. I think whatever you want to eat that's on you, man.
Oh, jeez. This. Well.
Well, don't eat me, please.
Wait, I can fix this. I can craft food. I can fix this.
I meant it
What?
more to be like a compulsion. If you've passed like a market and there's like food in a market, you'll just straight up steal it and start eating
Yeah,
it.
like crafting food doesn't solve this problem.
Yeah,
This isn't like you'll be hungry and it'll go away. You're just going to food.
yeah, exactly. I didn't mean like you just have a broader spectrum of what is food. Like you're not going to try to eat through a brick wall or anything crazy.
What
It-
would happen if one of us were like in the middle of eating food while he was around? Would this lead to like a fight over food?
He would be
or,
one of those horrible people that tries to talk like nonchalantly while they eat your
like,
fries.
steal? Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
That's what I did anyway.
You're terrible.
I can just picture Garrus just one day you walk into a dark room and in the corner he's just generating donuts and eating them.
Be a big old fat dragon.
Garrus, what happened to all of your PowerPoints? I needed donuts.
Oh god.
I'll give you a little bit of a backstory here too. Bastion was this is what I've told people over and over again since the start of the game, that I think very little consideration to it was ever given. But Bastion was important and had relevance because it was the site where Io was killed, or supposedly killed, or split into the two gods known as Bahamut and Tiamat. The good and the evil
Mhm.
dragon deities. And
I
Io
mean, the
was
good
kind
and
of
the
an
better,
over.
right?
Okay. And so the idea with this device is it's a portal, and all portals can have keys. So if the portal was this whole device, and it was brought here and activated by this site, by the site of being at back. And so now the Theomachy device has been activated and it's opened. And you already knew, because you talked to those storm giants and Mechanus, that Theomachy device would be a portal, but then the people that made those storm giants, they weren't able to pinpoint the specifics of what that actually meant. They just said probably something cataclysmic, but we don't know exactly where it goes. And then Coetzee also told you that the Theomachy device was created from a shard of the Far Realm. So when we start the next game, there's a couple things we have to do. We have Coetzee, we have Gilly, and I'm not really quite sure how we want to do them. We're going to level them all up to our level, which, oh, by the way, you're all ECL 17 now, so we all leveled up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to talk. This is just so you can remind me at some point this week, but I need to talk to you about
About what?
leadership, the leadership feat.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm off the scale right now for the DMG.
Oh, awesome.
The negative to strength that we all suffered, is that done now?
I can
It's
heal
done.
that too.
It'll be recovered. It'll be recouped from this. Raziel does not have another greater, like, true res spell. She used her one a day thing to get day. I mean, she could probably do other reses too, or you could probably find the elders. They're the ones that you resurrected, or not resurrected, that went to rescue from the first part of the.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's going to be. I'm not going to. So the way the next game is going to take place is I'm not going to pull up my old crappy MS Paint map of Bastion again. The intention is we're going to all board this new ship that you guys have with Scoobert on it, and so we potentially have Scoobert, Coetzee, and Gilly as additional characters. Um, Honestly, if another person wanted to play this game at this point, they could probably take up. I would have no problem trying to make a character for them to play. The leadership fight might be able to recoup these. Any of these characters, I don't know 100% because again, we'll have to talk with Skittles after the fact, or they might just be like not adventuring NPCs that just remain on the ship and do things for you all. We'll have to. You guys all have like decisions to make in that regard. But otherwise, the idea is you get on the ship. I might have a little bit more backstory to give to you guys at the start of the next game, but then ultimately the goal is go into the portal on this fancy new astral ship and see what actually happened from the activation of the Theomachy device, and then we'll go into chapter 8. And it's a lot of information I just kind of threw out there, but you're all here. You all came an extra day, so thank you for showing up and all that. So I thought that was a epic fight myself, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
were
Pretty good.
a lot closer to killing him than I thought.
he had
Yeah,
let me
you
look.
were worrying all day too, and so was I. You got me actually kind of worked up. I was like, "What the fuck?
Like, Jesus
We're gonna
Christ.
die, aren't we?" I mean, I did, but I mean, like, but you had me worried all day because, like, at 9 o'clock this morning, you PM'd me as like, "Look, guy, we're fucked. Okay, these are the options I have." I was like, "Oh shit."
This is what I got. This is what I got. What is the best order of operations for what I got?
Y'all
Then when my
forgot that
turn rolls around, and I'm like, I'm
I
a
had gone
retcon
into
my turn.
hide. I had gone into hide. So not only would I have gotten my 8d6 just from hide, I would have gotten all of the d6 from Ben's bard buffs. How's that for alliteration there? And like I was not worried. I was just happy I actually got to do something because I did a lot of sitting yesterday.
Alright,
Damn.
alright, I'm gonna save the game just for my own reference.
Sweet. But yeah.
I don't know. I thought this was a good chapter. It was a little shorter than some of the others, but it was. I thought it was good. A lot of the dungeon crawling that we did with the puzzle stuff in the stairs, with the really one of the hardest fights we've had at the very end. So
I love all of those dungeon stuff.
Yeah, that was great.
Are we? So we're in Bastion at the moment.
yes.
Okay.
So right now it's kind of like a to be continued moment as you're all floating in the air, flying, and you watch the Theomachy device become activated, and you're all just kind of like, "What the fuck do we do now?" And then the game kind of just ends. So I'm not really asking for what do you do. I gave you some choices as far as like the characters and stuff, but
Gotcha.
and I'm serious about that. If you know anyone, I know it's really late in the game, but if somebody wants to maybe play a pre-made, they could either play Coetzee, we'll level it up to level 17. They could play a cleric. It is no longer a madness cleric. That one would probably require more input from another player, but they could play a cleric because I know I'm mostly pushing that because we're lacking a lot of spellcasters. We apparently can't keep wizards and sorcerers in our party. But
The very tricky ones.
yeah, we got potentially a another metallic dragon in the party, so they'll be good. They're no longer under the influence of Franklin, but they would be a good uh half a brass half dragon, and we could choose new domains and stuff for them. But then they'd have to. I don't know. We could go over the RP of it all. We have Skubert, who is a celestial. That might be a better choice for the
God
leadership
bless
stuff.
them.
Yeah, just for having the leader. I know it was Bowie's character in our prequel games that we played, but maybe we could have Skubert come back in some way with the leadership. That might be a possibility.
He can
I,
teleport.
being a celestial and stuff too, that might fit really well with like Day's agenda and stuff. And then if whoever else we get, if they just want to, if we can get anyone, I don't know, we can maybe do Coetzee too, and who is like a straight up. He's essentially a fighter with a lot of fluff around him. like a lot of buffing spells, so he's pretty. Even though we're high level, he's I think pretty easy to play overall. So those are choices you guys can make.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you know anyone, ask them. Get another person. I'm cool with it. Probably the last opportunity for something like that in this game. But yeah, we're again backstory and then back to a really weird astral ship combat again, like we did when we started. Except now we're no longer on the moon slug.
The moon slug.
I think I'm gonna jump off though, because it's 10:30 already for me.
Yeah. No, we're done. We're done. I'm
Yeah.
just talking to
But-
talk at this point. So
No,
thanks
it's all good. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to do this tonight.
Yeah, thanks for letting us come in and finish up. I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
I mostly just wanted to do another game because we ended kind of unsatisfactorily last night, so I wanted to finish so I could get to the world altering stuff so we could transition to the next chapter with a little bit more play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
no, that was great. It's much better than me spending a week going, oh my god, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just totally overslept last night because I ended up taking I have awful insomnia, so I've been starting this new medication to help me sleep at night, and it knocked me out so hard that I slept through my alarms this morning and was late for work. So I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, that's good.
No, but anyway, I will talk to you all later.
Yep. Later.
Have a good one. Hopefully the sleep